guys, so I'm gonna do another reading. We're gonna see what comes out. Freestyle type of reading, okay? Keep in mind while you're listening to the message that this is a general reading. Do not force it to fit your situation, okay? Definitely listen to your intuition, okay? I hope you guys are doing well. I really do hope everything's been going great in your life. Sometimes, like, I feel like I have to take breaks on posting just because it can take up a lot of my energy, and I've learned to, I'll say it like this, I've learned to just kind of go with the flow, you know, not really force too many things, and it makes life a lot easier. It gives me time to just look at situations from different angles, that type of thing. So sometimes I like to take breaks on the channel and then come back with a better understanding of what I'm actually doing, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and just see what comes out for you guys. Listen to your intuition while you're listening to this reading. Don't force any of these messages to fit, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Holy Spirit, angels, and ancestors, thank you so much for your love, your guidance, your divine protection. Allow me to give the collective a clear and accurate reading. Spirit, what is going on? Spirit, what's going on with the collective? What messages do you have for the collective at this time? What are the messages at this time? What's going on with the collective? I need the collective to see. All right, so we have traffic cone, caution. All right, so this is like your antennas may be going up. Pay attention to what's happening around you. All right, it says never ending story. Same old, same old. Okay, so there's some type of repeat. Something is about to repeat. Something is coming back around. It's the same old, same old. So Spirit is saying pay attention to what this is. Why? You may be wondering, like, why is this happening again? Why is this happening? Why am I going through this again? Okay, so Spirit is trying to get you to check yourself or catch yourself before you make the same mistake again. So you don't have to ask yourself, why am I doing this? Like, why do I keep doing this? Okay, let's do two more. Yeah, there's something that you may be doing that is causing you to end up in the same situation, right? Spirit, tell me more about this message. Yeah, deep knowing. All right, so this is like, really listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. Some of you are getting a lot of signs, messages, synchronicities, like don't do it, don't go down that path. You need to listen to your intuition, no matter how crazy it sounds. Or okay, some of you, you're just having a difficult time trusting what you really do know. All right, let's do one more. One more, Spirit, for the collective. And we're going to clarify these cards. Spirit, can I have one more? That's a lot. That's too many. Let's just do one. Okay. And then we got milk and honey. Okay. So there's a blessing in this mess. Okay, there's a blessing here. There's a lesson and a blessing. All right. So at the bottom, I do see a cowrie shell, abundance. All right, so this could have to do with your finances, okay? Or it doesn't have to be finances. This could be anything in your life. There may be something in your life that you feel like you're lacking, okay? All right, tell me about caution. Caution. About caution, Holy Spirit. Yeah, 5 of Wands here. So there is some type of conflict here. There's a problem. This could be a problem that you're having with more than one person, or it's in more than one area of your life. you may be noticing in your life like a lot is out of order. It's a lot of conflict, chaos, just issues. You may feel like things are not really flowing or moving the way that you want them to move. You may be fighting with yourself. These kind of look like the same men, all right, in this card. They all kind of look the same to me. So these could be just different versions of yourself. Spirit may be just trying to get you to see something about yourself. Focused on you in this reading, because in this never-ending story, there's a mirror here right next to this fairy. So there may be something that you're avoiding looking at within yourself. Okay, you're asking all these questions when you really need to just take some time to look at what you're doing, you know. Spirit, tell me more about the caution card. Okay, so the Queen of Cups. So this is intuition here. Yeah, deep knowing. So deep down, like, you really do know what you need to do to get yourself out of this situation. You may be very distracted though, because when I first pulled this caution card, I got like an image of somebody walking outside with headsets on, looking at their phone, just not really paying attention to their environment. Okay, that's dangerous. Okay, so I feel like the same applies with not listening to your intuition. It can be very dangerous to not listen to your gut. Okay, so yeah, some of you are fighting here with what you really do know, what you feel. Spirit is saying, you know, pay attention to that. Be cautious of that. Don't fight with what you feel. Tell me about never-ending story. Yeah. So the Page of Wands is here. Page of Wands, right? Some of you are kind of distracted right now. It's like you're trying to go around something, or you're trying to ignore something that deep down, like, you know, you shouldn't ignore, or Spirit keeps bringing this back up in some way, in some area of your life. It's just there's some type of reminder. There's some type of like repeated pattern. This keeps coming up, and it kind of feels like it's in more than one area of your life. So Spirit may be saying to you at this time to pay attention to like what's going on around you. Pay attention to your life. Pay attention to yourself. You're not looking at yourself, or you're not like, there's definitely a disconnect here. So some of you need to take some time to kind of just like block out all distractions, get space between you and people that are not helping you see clearly right now. Okay, because if you're dealing with people that are adding to the conflict that you're already experiencing, that they're not helping you, detrimental to your health is what I'm seeing. Some of you are putting yourselves into situations that you already knew you shouldn't get into. Okay. Yeah, it happens to the best of us. Okay, be included. All right. Knight of Swords came out. This kind of feels like, you know how they say listen to your first thought? This kind of feels like this. I feel like you get messages or downloads, and Spirit is like, that's like your higher self. That's Spirit. That's me letting you know, like, don't do this or do that or whatever. And then you wonder why, like, you're asking yourself, why is it not working out? Why do I keep repeating the same pattern? Why am I still here? Why am I still in the same position? Like, you have all of those answers. Some of you are finding that out right now. Like, you have all of the answers that you've been asking yourself, or maybe asking other people. Okay, some of you may be like too tapped into like these online readers, you know, me included, when you really need to just trust the messages that Spirit is going to tell you first. Spirit is going to let you know what you need to know first. Okay, and then outside of you, that's when you get confirmation. But some of you are just going straight to tarot, logging on to YouTube, like what's going on today, Spirit? Like, you know, take some time to kind of just sit with yourself and then like check the readings out, okay? That's not for everybody, but I do see that here for somebody. Tell me about why. Let's see. The Devil came out. Yeah, like what's going on? Some of you really do need some type of guidance, or you're just really having a difficult time understanding what's happening in your life, okay? I know. Okay, like I'm aware. I'm with you. Like sometimes I'll go through this period where I'm just like, Spirit, what's happening now? Like, what am I doing wrong? And normally, like what I find out from my situation is that, just like this reading says, I need to block out distractions. I need to, you know, remove myself from people, situations that are adding to the confusion so that I can see clearly. You know, sometimes like I'll even have to put down tarot myself. When I just do my own personal readings, I'll have to put it away and just like connect to Spirit. Like just sit out, you know, out on my balcony, or, you know, spend some time with my kids or my family to really just understand my situation. Because Spirit speaks through anything, you know, anything, anyone. You just have to be open to listening. But some of you are juggling with something, or you're dealing with something here where you're having a hard time like dropping it. But you know you need to. Maybe you're trying to figure out why you need to let this go. And that's where I'm seeing like, look at yourself in the mirror, or look at what you're doing, or look at how you're moving in the situation. Some of you are fighting with something that you really need to let go of, and you already know what it is. All right. And if you don't know, you may need to, you know, take some time to kind of sit with yourself. Or, you know, some of you may need to talk to a close friend or somebody that you really do trust that can help you see outside of yourself. Because with the Moon card here, I do understand, like, you may not see it. You may not understand, like, why you're going through the same pattern, or why you're experiencing the same thing over and over. Like, you just don't see it. There may be somebody around you that gives good advice, okay? That gives, you know, the clarity that you need, all right? And if you have that person around you, you're gonna know who that is. You're gonna know, like, you can talk to them, okay? So in all situations, listen to your intuition. I feel like Spirit really is trying to guide you and let you know, like, I'm giving you the answers that you really need, okay? Just keep listening to your gut. Okay, there is going to be a positive change in this stressful event or stressful situation that you're going through. There's going to be a positive change. I see milk and honey, okay? Then we have that abundance card here. Right underneath abundance is come to the edge. And then we have yin here. So Spirit is like telling you to come closer, come here. Like, that's what I'm picking up on. Like, come here, let me show you. Yeah, it is gonna have, like, you're gonna have to, for some of you, like, take a risk. Take some type of risk. Do something that you normally don't do, okay? Spirit, tell me about milk and honey, strength. When you get out of this, because you will get out of this, I can see that very clearly, all right, with the strength card, you're going to be able to look at your situation with a new set of lenses, new set of eyes, clearer vision. Because right now, like, things are kind of confusing, cloudy, dark. You may be very moody at this time, or, you know, just having a difficult time understanding your emotions. Yeah. Yeah, Chariot is here. You could be a Cancer, okay, or maybe dealing with that sign, or that could be in your chart somewhere. There is some type of strength, and you're building a strength. You're building something. Some of you are learning to really trust what you feel. All right, some of you are making certain moves off of your intuition. Okay, you may not have much information, or you may not understand why you have to do certain things, or why you feel drawn to do certain things, but it will be revealed to you in due time is what I'm seeing. Yeah, there's a lot that's being hidden from you, or you're not able to really put your finger on it. Like, why do I feel like this? Or why is there so much struggle? Or why, you know, there's a lot of questions that you may be asking yourself. So, Spirit, is there anything else with this Milk and Honey card? Okay. Some of you are learning a lot about yourselves at this time, or you've been learning about yourself, okay? There is some type of strength that you're gaining. You're learning your strengths here is what I'm seeing. This is going to lead to the abundance that you've been asking for, or the abundance that you're lacking in whatever area of life this is, you know, related to. For some of you, this is like your entire life. You feel like nothing is working out in every area. Like there's a fail, but it really isn't a fail. Okay, like you're learning something here. So at this time, you know, try not to be too rough on yourself. Try not to like stress yourself out even more. It's already a difficult situation. Spirit, tell me about the Five of Wands. I just want to see more about that. Spirit is saying don't fight this. Don't fight it. Just go with it. Tell me about the Five of Wands, Spirit. Five of Wands. Six of Cups. Six of Wands here. Yeah, don't fight it. This is what you've been asking for. It almost feels like in a roundabout way. It's not very direct, okay? That's the part that's messing me up, or that's the part that you feel is messing you up. Like, I'm not getting a straight answer. There's a lot of like mystery around this thing that you've been trying to obtain, all right? Like, you're just not like, where is the clear, direct route to get to this? Spirit is like, let's go on a roller coaster. Let's let's go around. Let's get rid of some friends. Let's lose some money. Let's, you know, feel like we don't, you know, belong. Let's go through it, and then you're gonna get to it. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, because I do see you getting through whatever this is, but it's just like you're learning during the process. Okay, you may not understand that, or it's just hard to see that right now. But you're moving in the right direction. It does feel like you are. Just keep listening to your intuition. That's why, you know, I say that a lot in these readings, because I was someone that just would hear spirit and then just be like, oh, okay, so maybe it's just, maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm overthinking, but, you know, really regret it in the end. So now it's like, I know if I feel a certain way, then I know I need to just trust what I feel. Even if I don't have the clarity that I want to have at the very moment I want to have it, like, I'm gonna trust myself. I had to really work on that, because I used to always doubt myself. Okay, so try not to do that. Try not to like ignore your intuition. Okay, so let's see, is there anything else, Spirit, you have for the collective? Is there anything? Thank you. So be assertive. All right, I feel like, again, there are certain questions that you keep asking spirit, and you have the answers. I know this may sound cliche, but the answers really are within. Okay, but you may be ignoring them. Okay, see things for what they are. Okay, and this card, this be assertive, she has this mask in her hand. Okay, it's not over her face anymore, it's in her hand. I feel like spirit wants you to take something head on. Okay, There's something here that you feel you need to do, or you just know, like, you know, like your gut is saying, I need to make this move. Whatever the move is, you already know what it is. Spirit has already told you, or Spirit will tell you, okay? Don't be afraid to go after that, whatever that is, okay? Communicate clearly. I kind of feel like this is a message for you to communicate with your guides around you, your spiritual team. Let them know what you're asking for clearly. Like, figure out what you want and go after that, okay? Because I feel like you're having conversations with your team, or with, you know, angels, ancestors, whatever you know, connect to, and you're ignoring the messages that they're giving you. Like, you're asking questions and then you're ignoring the answers. So it's like, what do you want? I feel like that's what's coming up. Like, what do you really want? Okay. Yeah, don't be afraid to go after the things that you want. I'm seeing that here too. There's something better. Yeah, like, Spirit does not want you to be stressed and struggling and, you know, fighting with yourself, or, you know, fighting with other people. Spirit wants you to be cautious of that energy. Like, why are you fighting? What are you fighting for? Some of you are fighting something you don't need to fight. So there could be unnecessary drama or arguments. You may be, you know, kind of stressed, angry. You may be taking your anger out on other people. There's a better life, is what I'm saying. There's a better, like, there's better experiences for you, is what I'm seeing. Like, you don't have to be in this energy. You don't have to, okay? There is a way out. Okay, let's do one more. Spirit, and I thank you. Don't stop. Okay? Don't stop believing. Don't stop wanting better for yourself. Don't stop growing. Okay? Do not stop. Don't count yourself out. You know, you can really do whatever you want. You can do whatever you put your mind to. And I feel like for some of you, your mind may be a little bit scattered, so take some time to, like, bring it back in. You may need to ground yourself, okay? Yeah, for some of you, it's the people around you. You have people around you that are just confrontational. You may be picking up their energy. All right, at the bottom of the deck, I see look for a sign, okay? You may have a specific question. Look for a sign. I feel like your angels, ancestors, the universe is definitely communicating with you. So pay attention to the messages that you're receiving. Don't, like, doubt yourself. Don't discount what you're hearing. It's like a open dialogue between you and Spirit at this time, okay? So pay attention to that. All right, so I'm gonna leave your reading here. I really do hope it was helpful. Thank you guys for your love and your support on this channel, and I will talk to you later, okay? Bye.